What? Are you recording? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, TessTheBest, and today we are going over my 4 tips for Koh Tao, Thailand. Many of you know, last year my boyfriend and I spent most of the year backpacking through Australia and Southeast Asia. Thailand was absolutely one of our favorite places. When we got to Thailand, we started in Bangkok because why not? It's a really cool city and it's the biggest hub of Thailand that you can fly in and out of pretty easily. So we got to Bangkok, we spent a few days there, and then we took an overnight train to Scuba, another amazing place in Thailand, which maybe we'll save for another blog. But anyway, Scuba is the ferry port where most of the ferries come in and out of to go to a lot of the islands on the east side of Thailand. Specifically, Koh Phi, nope, that's on the other side, Koh Lanta, Koh Samui, and where we went to, Koh Tao. Which is going to bring me to secret number one. Secret number one. Location, location, location. You want to be on the west to southwest side of the island. That is where everything is going on, all the best nightlife, all the best bars and restaurants, beautiful beaches. It is the happening spot where you want to be. So like I said, don't plan ahead, but plan to be in that area. Secret number deuces. Good? Secret number 2, Koh Tao, Thailand, rent a motorbike. We got our motorbike from Ali's motorbike. He was amazing. He was an awesome Aussie, and he actually cared. He cared about you. He cared about you and your bike and exploring, and he didn't want to just rip you off. And that was what was most important to us. No, but for real, guys, there were other bikes on the island, people who rented the bikes, and we heard horror stories. That wasn't the case in most of the countries we went to, but in Koh Tao it was. And we experienced it firsthand for ourselves, where people, perfectly good people, would rent a bike and bring it back, and the owners would try to be nitpicky and say that they caused scratches and different things on the bike, which just weren't true. They were already there, and they would try to really gut you for your money. But Ali's motorbike is safe and reliable, and if I were you, I would rent my scooter or motorbike from Ali the Aussie. Now, if you're staying on the island for longer than 3 or 4 days, we stayed there for about a week, you definitely don't need a motorbike the whole time because, like I said, almost everything you're going to want to do and see is in that general area and you can easily walk to it. However, if you're there for a few days longer and you want to explore the entire island, we already tried to walk it. It's a bit too big to walk. You're gonna wanna get a scooter. We spent one whole day going to all of the beaches around the island of Koh Tao. And let me tell you, we started off the day, we tried to go to Freedom Beach, but it was $2 for an entry fee, which we thought was ridiculous because we'd spent all our time on a beach that was free. So we didn't go. We spent most of the day exploring different beaches that we ended up paying for, and we're filled with trash because a hurricane had happened the week before and we couldn't swim or enjoy ourselves really. At the end of the day for sunset, we said, screw it, we're just gonna pay to see Freedom Beach, let's do it. It was the most incredible, worth every $2 you could have possibly spent. In fact, I'm glad they're charging $2 because it deters some people from going there, and it is worth every dollar you could spend. So you've got your scooter, you're at Freedom Beach, the sun has set, darkness is upon us. You're gonna wanna scoot yourself to secret number 3. 3, tres, 3. Be at Lotus Bar by dark. You dig? Every night at Lotus Bar by dark, they have on Sari Beach, right on the water, fire poi dancers that will light your face on fire. Not literally light your face on fire, but they almost will light your face on fire. I watched them light a man's cigarette in his mouth with their fire poi. It was slightly terrifying. Let me also tell you this. I did fire poi for my first time. No, I don't have a video. No, I don't have any proof. Because let me tell you this, my dream for so many years, since I went to Bonnaroo Music Festival in 2012, it's 2018, was to become a fire poi juggler dancer. No one thought I could do it. Sure, it's a bit dangerous, so I never give it a try. But when I was on Koh Tao, my boyfriend said to me, I'm gonna go grab a drink and get to the bathroom. Do you want something? I said, sure. He left, and at that moment, a fire poi dancer came up to me and gave me the fire poi, and I looked around thinking, where's my boyfriend? No one's gonna believe I did fire poi. And by the time they went away, I said to the guy on the side of me, when my boyfriend comes back, you need to tell him I did fire poi. He said, I didn't see a thing. So no, there's no footage, but I promise you, I did fire poi, and you can too if you take my secret number 3 and go to Lotus Bar by dark to see fire poi. All right, my friends, that's gonna bring me to my 4th and final secret. Secret number 4, go scuba diving! Now, many of you might already be visiting Koh Tao for scuba diving. Probably you are. If you looked up this video, that's probably why you're going there. But if you're not, for some reason, you just wanted to visit Koh Tao Thailand and you didn't know that is the #1 place for scuba diving in the world, I believe, then now you know. Let me tell you this, Koh Tao Thailand is the least expensive place in the world for you to get your PADI open water diving certificate. In the United States, it's gonna cost you upwards of $1,000. In Koh Tao Thailand, it's gonna cost you $245 roughly. And it's gonna take you 3.5 days to do it. It is so worth it. I recommend that you absolutely do it. If I were you and I wanted to get my scuba certificate, I could spend $1,000 in America, or get this, spend $600 to $800, depending on the time of year. I bet you can get one for $5. Spend $500 to get to and fro Thailand, and spend your other $300 on your scuba diving certificate. It was magical, it was amazing, but let me say this. If you are going to do your scuba training on Koh Tao Thailand, don't feel that you need to book it in advance. You don't. We did, again, we booked ours at Simple Life Divers. I will put a link in the description if you want to check out where we did ours. It was amazing. Our trainer was Beth. Shout out to Beth from England. She was extraordinary. With that said, we didn't know this until we got there, but almost every establishment on the island is a dive school. The prices range, but they're all relatively the same, and probably their courses range a little bit, but you don't need to book it in advance. Every place on the island is a scuba diving facility. So don't feel the need to book it in advance, but if you are going to Koh Tao Thailand, spend your time and spend your money on getting your PADI open water certificate. If you love the water, give it a go. Even if you don't know how to swim, you can give it a go. I don't really know how to swim. Did I let my trainer know that? No. Did she find out? Yes. The first time you actually get on the boat to fully try to practice your skills underwater, the first thing you need to do in the middle of the ocean is 2 laps around the boat, with the waves crashing and the current rolling and all the storms of the water around you. So I jumped in. We had an option of either doing 2 laps around bare-bodied or 3 laps around with our mask and our fins. I thought it'd be best that I not tire myself out with 3, so I just sent myself in, body only, no swimming prior experience, and I jumped into the ocean. Naturally, I was the last person to finish, and on my second lap around, my instructor had to jump into the ocean to follow me around the ship to, of course, ensure that I wasn't going to die. But let me tell you this, I did it. I got my scuba diving certificate, and if I can, with no ability to swim, only a doggy paddle with open fingers, you too can get your scuba diving certificate. So my number 4 secret to Koh Tao Thailand, if you didn't know, is get your PADI open water scuba certificate. Boom! All right, my friends, that is gonna do it for my 4 secrets to Koh Tao. If you liked my video, please like it because it really supports my channel, and subscribe if you're feeling up to it. That's all for now. I will see you in my next video, and have an awesome trip to Koh Tao.